There exists a secret that separates those who struggle from those who soar. A secret that, once understood, will make success come knocking at your door instead of you chasing it. The truth is this: you do not get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Think about it. Look around you. The wealthiest, the most powerful, the happiest people, do they look like they are desperately running after success? No. Success flows to them like a river drawn to the ocean. What's their secret? They have transformed themselves into the kind of person who naturally attracts success. And if you master this principle, your days of struggle will be over. Most people work tirelessly, chasing opportunities, only to find themselves exhausted and frustrated. But what if I told you that success is not something to be pursued? It is something to be magnetized. Wouldn't you want to know how? Then stay with me, because by the time we are done, you will never look at success the same way again. Most people have been conditioned to believe that success is something you must run after, something that must be hunted down like a prize to be claimed. They believe that if they work harder, push more, hustle endlessly, and chase every opportunity that crosses their path, they will eventually catch success. But here's the reality. The more you chase success, the further it runs from you. The more desperately you seek it, the more elusive it becomes. Why? Because success is not something you pursue. It is something you attract by the person you become. Think about the most powerful and successful people you admire. Do they look like they are frantically running after wealth, recognition, or achievement? No. They move with certainty. They radiate confidence. They command success to come to them because they have built themselves into the kind of individual who is worthy of success. Imagine a magnet. A magnet does not chase metal. It pulls it in effortlessly because of what it is. You must become a magnet for success, and that means developing the qualities, mindset, and habits that naturally draw prosperity, opportunity, and achievement into your life. Look around. The world rewards value. People don't hand over money, respect, or admiration to those who desperately beg for it. They give it to those who deserve it, those who have built themselves into a person of power, influence, and worth. Picture two job seekers. One walks into the interview desperate, nervous, and begging for the opportunity. The other walks in with an aura of confidence, prepared, assured, and knowing that they are the best choice. Who do you think gets hired? The one who attracts the job, not the one who chases it. It's the same in every area of life. Wealth flows to those who have the mindset and discipline to handle it. Influence gravitates toward those who have the strength to wield it. Opportunities come knocking for those who prepare themselves in advance. You do not demand success. You do not plead for it. You do not chase it like a starving wolf chasing its prey. You build yourself up so that success has no choice but to find you. Develop the skills, strengthen the mindset, cultivate the habits. Shape yourself into the kind of person that success cannot resist. Because the truth is, success is not something outside of you, it is something you manifest from within. Everything you have in your life right now, the money in your bank account, the relationships you experience, the opportunities that come your way, or the struggles that seem to repeat themselves, is a direct reflection of what's happening inside your mind. Your mind is the most powerful force in your existence. It is the magnet that pulls in every circumstance, every success, and every failure that you encounter. Most people never realize this truth. They walk through life believing that things just happen to them. They blame luck, fate, or external circumstances for their position in life. But here's the raw reality. Nothing in your life happens by accident. Nothing. Your dominant thoughts, what you continuously focus on, whether consciously or subconsciously, are shaping the world around you. Look at the person who always complains about being broke. Their mind is filled with thoughts of scarcity, lack, and financial struggle, and what happens? Their actions follow those thoughts. They hesitate when opportunity knocks. They see obstacles instead of possibilities. And the universe simply responds by giving them more of what they expect. More struggle, more limitations, more lack. Now look at the individual who sees opportunity everywhere, the person who expects abundance, who thinks in terms of growth, who envisions themselves thriving. They wake up every day with a mindset of possibility, and as a result, their actions align with that belief. They take risks. They see setbacks as temporary. They attract the right people, the right situations, and the right circumstances because their mind is a magnet pulling success toward them. What you focus on, you attract. What you believe, you manifest. If your mind is constantly occupied with fear, doubt, and negativity, your life will reflect that energy. But if your mind is filled with confidence, expectation, and a relentless belief in your own power, then success has no choice but to move in your direction. Think about the law of gravity. You may not see it, you may not think about it, but it's always working. If you jump off a building, you don't float, you fall, whether you like it or not. The same principle applies to your thoughts. Whether you believe it or not, your mind is constantly attracting things into your life, people, events, and experiences that match your dominant way of thinking. You have met people who, no matter what, seem to always be in bad relationships. Every single time they find themselves with the same toxic, draining, or unfaithful partners. Why? Because their mind is wired to attract the same energy they put out. They expect drama, and so drama finds them. They expect heartbreak, and so they keep encountering it. On the other hand, there are people who seem to effortlessly attract amazing opportunities, incredible relationships, and financial success. It's not luck, it's not coincidence. It's the power of their mind working like an unstoppable magnet, drawing in exactly what they expect. Your mind is creating your future right now, whether you realize it or not. Every thought you allow to dominate your consciousness is shaping the next chapter of your life. The question is, what are you attracting? Are you magnetizing greatness, abundance, and power? Or are you pulling in failure, struggle, and mediocrity? Because whether you accept it or not, your mind is always at work, creating your reality, moment by moment, thought by thought. Most people wander through life as if they are drifting in a vast ocean without a map, without a compass, without a destination. They wake up every morning, go through the motions, react to whatever the world throws at them, and then wonder why success never finds them. But here's the truth. Life does not reward the lost, it rewards the determined. The universe does not respond to the confused, it responds to those who know exactly what they want. Look at the most powerful, successful, and unstoppable individuals throughout history. They were not wishful thinkers. They were not people who merely hoped for a better future. They were people of definiteness of purpose. They knew exactly what they wanted, and they pursued it with a burning desire so intense that nothing, no failure, no setback, no obstacle could stop them. The moment you decide, truly decide, on a clear and definite purpose, something extraordinary happens. Your mind sharpens, your energy intensifies, your actions become deliberate, you stop wasting time on distractions, and you begin moving with unstoppable momentum toward your goal. But without a definite purpose, you remain stuck, going nowhere fast. Think about it. How many people do you know who want more success but have no idea what success actually means to them? How many say they want to be rich but have never defined exactly how much money they need or what they will do to earn it? How many claim they want a better life but have never taken the time to write down what a better life even looks like? Vague desires lead to vague results. Indecision leads to inaction, and inaction leads to failure. Imagine a man boarding a plane with no destination in mind. He simply tells the pilot, "Take me somewhere better." The pilot would laugh. Yet this is exactly how most people live their lives, hoping that if they keep moving, they'll end up somewhere good. But without a definite goal, you will go nowhere. A definite purpose is not just a goal, it is an obsession. It is a fire burning within you so fiercely that you cannot ignore it. It keeps you awake at night. It fuels your every action, and it makes quitting impossible. When you have definiteness of purpose, failure becomes irrelevant. Every setback is just another step forward. Every challenge is just another test of your determination. Look at the athlete who spends hours training long before the sun rises because they have a clear vision of victory. Look at the entrepreneur who works tirelessly, sacrificing comfort and ease, because they see a future empire in their mind. Look at the visionary who moves with absolute certainty, knowing that their purpose is too powerful to be denied. These people do not hope for success, they command it. They demand it. They pull it toward them with the sheer force of their will. Indecision is the killer of dreams. Those who hesitate, those who wait for the perfect time, those who second-guess themselves never succeed. The world does not open doors for the unsure. It opens doors for those who knock with authority, knowing exactly what they want and refusing to accept anything less. Definiteness of purpose is the foundation of all great achievement. It is the starting point, the fuel, the force that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. It is the one thing that transforms daydreamers into doers, wishers into winners, and wanderers into warriors. The road to success is not smooth. It is not easy. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, disappointments, and moments where everything in you will want to quit. It will test your strength, your patience, and your courage. But there are two forces, two unstoppable, unbreakable forces that will carry you through the storm, over the mountains, and straight to your destiny: faith and persistence. Faith is the foundation. It is the unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours, even when the world tells you otherwise. It is the ability to see beyond your current circumstances, beyond the failures, beyond the temporary defeats, and know, not just hope, but know, that success is inevitable. Faith is what keeps you moving when there is no evidence that you should. Look at every great success story in history, and you will see that faith was the driving force behind it. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine that, 10,000 failures, 10,000 moments where he could have thrown up his hands and walked away. But he had faith, faith that what he envisioned in his mind would one day exist in reality, and because of that faith, he persisted. Faith is what keeps the entrepreneur going when their business is bleeding money and everyone tells them to quit. Faith is what keeps the athlete pushing forward when their body is screaming in pain and exhaustion. Faith is what makes the dreamer wake up every single day and chase a vision that no one else can see. Without faith, you will give up the moment the journey gets difficult. And the journey will get difficult. But faith alone is not enough. Faith without action is just a wish. This is where persistence becomes the weapon that separates the weak from the strong. Persistence is the refusal to accept defeat. It is the absolute unshakable determination to keep moving forward no matter how many times you get knocked down. Most people quit at the first sign of failure. They take a single rejection as a final answer. They try once, twice, maybe even 3 times. And if things don't go their way, they convince themselves that success was never meant for them. And that is why most people never achieve greatness. The successful ones, the ones who build empires, break records, change the world, are the ones who keep going when everyone else stops. They are the ones who see failure as nothing more than feedback, a lesson, a stepping stone. They do not complain when the road gets tough, because they understand that persistence is the toll price of success. Imagine standing in front of a massive iron door. Behind that door is everything you've ever wanted: wealth, happiness, power, freedom. You knock once, nothing. You knock twice, silence. Most people walk away right there, assuming the door will never open. But the few, the relentless, the unbreakable, the ones who understand the power of persistence, they keep knocking, they keep pounding on that door until eventually it swings open. And here's the secret. Most people quit just inches from the breakthrough. They give up just before the opportunity appears, just before success reveals itself. They don't realize that every no brings them closer to a yes. Every failure sharpens their skill. Every struggle strengthens their character. Look at the salesperson who hears 100 rejections but keeps making calls because they believe the next one could be the breakthrough. Look at the boxer who gets knocked down but gets back up, round after round, until the opponent gives in. Look at the dreamer who refuses to listen to the doubters, the critics, the ones who say it can't be done, because they know deep in their soul that it can be done. Faith gives you the vision. Persistence turns that vision into reality. Faith is the fire, persistence is the fuel. And when these two forces combine, there is no obstacle that can stand in your way. Success does not respond to wishes. Wealth does not come to those who simply desire it. Power does not fall into the hands of those who merely dream of it. The universe does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are. Most people go through life waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for the right time, waiting for luck to finally knock on their door. But life does not work that way. You do not receive first and then become. You must become first, and only then will you receive. Look at the person who wants to be rich, but still thinks like a poor man. They dream of millions, but they still handle money with fear, doubt, and hesitation. They still make decisions like someone struggling to survive. They have not yet become a person who attracts wealth, so no matter how hard they try, money never stays in their hands. Now look at those who have built fortunes. Self-made millionaires who started with nothing. What is the difference? They became wealthy in their minds first. They started thinking like millionaires before they ever saw a dime in their bank accounts. This is the secret that so many fail to understand. Success is not something you chase. It is something you must first embody. If you want to be powerful, you must start thinking, speaking, and acting like a powerful person, long before you are recognized as one. If you want to be respected, you must carry yourself with confidence, discipline, and unwavering belief, long before anyone acknowledges your greatness. If you want to be successful, you must develop the mindset, the habits, and the energy of success long before you ever taste it. Imagine an athlete who dreams of winning a championship but trains with the mindset of an amateur. They show up late, they put in minimal effort, they doubt themselves at every step. Do you think the universe will reward them with victory? No, because they have not yet become a champion in their mind, in their work ethic, in their discipline. Now imagine another athlete, one who has not yet won a title but trains like a champion every single day. They wake up early, they push harder than anyone else, they carry themselves with the energy of a winner before the world even sees them as one. That is the person who will receive victory. This applies to every area of life. The world does not reward pretenders, it rewards those who embody what they seek. If you want love, you must first become a person who radiates love, confidence, and strength. If you want influence, you must first develop wisdom, leadership, and vision. If you want freedom, you must first cultivate discipline, responsibility, and self-mastery. Think of a seed planted in the ground. It does not instantly produce fruit. First, it must grow roots. First, it must strengthen itself beneath the surface. Only after it becomes strong does it break through the soil and rise. Success works the same way. Most people want the fruit without first becoming the tree. They want the reward without the transformation. They want the outcome without becoming the person worthy of it. And this is why they failed. Look at the most powerful, successful individuals in history. They did not wait for success to come to them. They became success. They lived it, breathed it, walked in it before anyone else could see it. They aligned their thoughts, their actions, and their entire being with the reality they wanted to create. And once they became it internally, the external world had no choice but to catch up. Everything you want already exists. Wealth exists, power exists, greatness exists. The only question is, have you become the person who deserves it? Success is never a solo journey. No great empire, no revolutionary invention, no world-changing idea was ever built in isolation. Your mind is powerful, but when combined with other powerful minds, it becomes unstoppable. The most successful people in history understood one simple truth. Who you surround yourself with determines the speed, strength, and height of your success. Look at the world's wealthiest and most influential individuals. They do not spend their time in rooms filled with small thinkers, complainers, and excuse makers. They mastermind with visionaries, action takers, and strategists. They surround themselves with people who challenge them, push them, elevate them, because they know that iron sharpens iron. But the majority of people never understand this. They stay stuck because they surround themselves with the wrong crowd, people who drag them down instead of lifting them up. They take advice from people who have never achieved what they desire. They spend time with those who fear risk, settle for mediocrity, and make excuses for why success is impossible. And what happens? Their own mindset becomes infected, their vision shrinks, their belief in their own potential fades. You must protect your mind like a fortress. You must guard your energy, your focus, and your time with absolute discipline. And that means choosing your circle with extreme care. Imagine a rocket trying to launch into space. The stronger the gravitational pull around it, the harder it is to rise. If you are surrounded by people who think small, who fear change, who make excuses, you will struggle to break free. Their energy will weigh you down. Their negativity will become your negativity. Their doubts will creep into your mind and poison your belief in yourself. Now imagine being surrounded by giants, people who think bigger than you, people who have already conquered the mountains you are trying to climb, people who challenge you, inspire you, and refuse to let you settle for anything less than your full potential. What happens? Your mindset expands, your ambition ignites, your energy multiplies. This is the power of a mastermind, a group of individuals laser-focused on success, pooling their wisdom, strategies, and experiences to accelerate each other's growth. When the right minds come together, they create an unstoppable force. Ideas flow, solutions appear, weaknesses get strengthened, failures become stepping stones. Look at history's greatest success stories. Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller. These men did not achieve greatness alone. They built powerful networks. They aligned themselves with other high achievers. They created mastermind groups where they shared insights, solved problems, and propelled each other forward. Now ask yourself, who is in your circle? Who are you taking advice from? Who are you allowing to influence your thoughts, beliefs, and decisions? If you are surrounded by people who complain about life, who make excuses for why they can't succeed, who spend more time watching TV than building their future, you must change your environment. Because success is contagious, but so is failure. If you want to elevate your life, start by elevating your association. Find mentors. Seek out those who are playing the game at a higher level than you. Surround yourself with individuals who think bigger, move faster, and dream without limits. Because when you mastermind with the right people, you are no longer just one mind, you are the collective force of every brilliant mind in the room.